Mars Console Gamer. Hi Starship Troopers Extermination fans, Update 1.1 is out now on consoles and PC. Here are the patch notes for this November 13th update. This patch is a collection of content, performance, and optimization improvements and bug fixes. If you'd like to discuss Update 1.1 with your fellow troopers, please feel free to join the Starship Troopers Extermination Community Discord. Client performance improvements. Optimizations to trooper deaths as weapons and inventory items were causing match performance degradation. Optimization for beacons. Replace beacon skeletal animation cycle with vertex animations. Optimization of base ammo crate skeletal mesh. Optimization for the following LEDs, changing how detailed objects in the game look based on how far away they are from the player. Ammo boxes, S-Pellet drum shotgun, MG turrets, Morita XXX sniper rifle. FU-17 flamethrower. Optimizations to the root bones of gunner bugs. Optimizations to the root bones of Tiger Elite bugs. Optimizations to the Chaos Physics system on PC. Loadout Locker. Troopers. The Loadout Locker is a new feature in Update 1.1. Loadout lockers can be found at the back of the initial dropship in AAS, ARC, and Hive Hunt. While in Horde, they can be found placed randomly within the build zone for the first 2 waves before self-destructing. The goal of the loadout lockers is to allow Trooper to change their loadout early on in games. Now the question might be, why only early on? Choosing a loadout and locking in that choice is integral to our intended gameplay. Troopers are given incomplete information about the combat situation, and they must make choices on the gear they bring. By limiting loadout changes to the early phases of the mission, we continue to reinforce both a loadout's strong aspects and weaknesses, while offering a little bit more quality of life and flexibility. We want to ensure that the choice of equipment and class abilities still matter. As the different classes are not equally viable at all stages of the mission, engineers and rangers may excel during the opening phases and/or resource running, while Guardians and Demolishers can be invaluable during the final siege. Troopers will need to play smart, improvise constantly, and rely on their teammates to cover their loadout's shortcomings. That being said, we've heard you out, and there are absolutely cases that are frustrating in terms of class selection, and most of them happen right at the start of a game. So now, if you join in as a sniper, and there are 15 other snipers that all select at the same time as you, you can quickly run back to the dropship and switch things up. We think this is a pretty good compromise between the intent of picking and being locked into a loadout, but also allowing players to avoid weird or annoying team compositions for the entire course of a match. Troopers need not worry, as any XP earned applies to the class and weapon it was earned on. So if you are a ranger, kill a few bugs with your Morita MK1, and then switch over to a Demolisher with a shotgun for the remainder of the match. At the end of the match, you will gain XP on the Ranger and Morita for the few bugs you've killed, and then you will also gain the rest of the XP on the Demolisher and shotgun. It's time to track your collective achievements like never before. Our new company stats feature gives you high-level insight into your company's accomplishments and showcases the strength of your company in the fight against the bug menace. Here's what you can expect. Intel gained. See the total amount of intel your company has accumulated, highlighting the strategic prowess of your members as they complete regular missions and contribute to your company's resources. Company operations. Completed. View the number of company operations your company has successfully finished. Whether you're defending the ARC or launching full-scale assault and secure missions, this stat tracks every hard-fought victory. Company operations created. Keep an eye on how many company operations have been initiated by your company officers. This stat reflects the activity and ambition of your officers as they strategize to conquer new challenges. Victory points earned. Your company's total victory points earned in all galactic fronts to date are a true testament to your group's impact on the battlefield. This number captures your company's success and dedication to conquering every threat. This is just the beginning. We have plans to roll out even more stats in future updates, giving you deeper insights into your company's performance. Rally your company aim high, and let your accomplishments be known. Quality of life. Weapon mastery has been added to Special Operations Group missions. A player should be able to master one weapon if they choose to, by completing all 25 solo missions with that weapon, or earn XP on any of the unlocked class weapons as they see fit. Solo missions are repeatable 3 times for class and weapon mastery XP, with diminishing returns for each playthrough. Known issues. Trophy progress for bug kills on PS5 appears stuck. PS5 players may encounter stuttering on player entry into a match. Highlights. Fix significant performance drops that occurred after hive explosions. Quick play matchmaking no longer causes an infinite queue time. Redeploying after respawning no longer causes invincibility. Settings changes should now save consistently across sessions. Stim's pistol now revives downed players more reliably. Tactical SMG bullets now align accurately with the crosshair. The FU-17 flamethrower no longer causes screen darkening when used against enemies or allies. The engineer's mobile build tool ability should now be easier to use on Boreas. The search company function now enforces character input limits. The create rally callout now appears instead of ping when holding a canister. Consoles. The Xbox controller now allows skipping of the intro cutscene. Fixed an issue where players were unable to scroll through the recent tab list in-game using the right stick. Fixed the arrow icon on the suggested company screen, which was not functioning when attempting to move to the next page. Removed console EULA from the PC build. Xbox players can now hear PlayStation players in voice chat during matches. Corrected voice line for the first drone encounter in SOTG Mission 4, which now plays the intended line. Matchmaking voice line for drone encounter now plays correctly in SOG Mission 4. Art and animation. Fixed backface mesh visibility on the map in Horde Boreas North. Fixed texture inconsistencies on the floor for Agni Hive Hunt. Sniper Trooper model skeleton no longer deforms. The engineer's backpack now displays the updated operator logo. Troopers equipped helmet decals no longer appear on Carnage corpses. Localization. Addressed untranslated English text on the newest Steam build. Completed missing strings for respawn ready and at. Corrected incorrect display of exterminate tigers with the proper string. Corrected partial display of the YAI symbol in Russian text. Corrected overlapping of voice chat instructions with controller image in settings for Japanese, Russian, and French. Fixed progression text displaying in English for all languages. Fixed possible text issue in the item description for cluster grenade. Fixed untranslated texts on several menus and features. Fixed text errors in the English language. Fixed broken text string in the settings menu for the French language. Fixed text overlapping the button on the match results screen under the company tab for the Russian language. Fixed limited space causing incorrect line breaks in the construction tutorial for the Chinese language. Localize the graphic text main missions on the main HUD. Resolved English text displaying on the mission info screen for the tutorial on consoles. Shock grenade description is now consistent across instances and across all languages. UI adjusted the text name on settings to fit its description text. Corrected nuclear det pack. Description to reflect proper timing. Corrected item description in DLC referencing a trailer in the rights section. Fixed truncated display of secondary weapon level by Rico on the SOG After Action Report screen. Fixed an incorrect player distance display from datapads in SOG Mission 13. Fixed overlapping text fields in the tutorial on PS5. Failed status no longer displays in the completed activities history after finishing all SOG missions. Galactic Front info banner and button now appear on the Play tab while active. Tooltip no longer appears on the cursor when hovering over the FedNet News tab during Galactic Front's pending state. Team and local chat icons no longer overlap when spamming party chat in the main menu. Mission ends in X-Min timer added to the company ops mission panel. Mission details for party members now display correctly when queuing for company operations. The cooldown icon no longer overlaps with the ability icon. The correct mission timer and label are now displayed on the company operations mission panel. The company ops mission icon now correctly appears gold. The company operations mission panel displays the correct mission name. The Restore Default button for video settings now functions correctly. Gameplay and general fixes. AI troopers no longer get stuck on ledges near the pit on Planet X11. Fixed issue where companies created on different consoles were not displayed correctly in cross-platform play. Fixed a bug where the narrative slideshow did not appear after achieving a new stage on Galactic Front. Fixed a black screen issue when queuing, previously preventing players from spawning. Redeploying no longer causes troopers to become invincible. Resolved clipping issues for players near rocks in Horde Boreas North and the snow-covered rock near the dropship in AAS Boreas 6. Rocks on X11 now have collision to prevent players from falling through. Scan dart duration now matches the intended 15 seconds. The barrage ability now affects hive eggs properly in hive hunt missions. Traders no longer have access to the redeploy button, as it allows them to get stuck in a bad state. Warrior soldiers no longer spawn inside walls during SOG Mission 9. That's it for this update. Have fun playing Starship Troopers Extermination. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more updates on games, gameplay of new and older releases, console hardware, and various art.